Hey sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have a ton of Valentine decor projects that I know you are going to love. These turned out really cute and colorful and just cute little projects that you can put throughout your home. I don't go full on crazy for Valentine's Day, but I do love to put pieces on like my entryway tables and shelves just to kind of bring in that color, and it's just a really fun season to celebrate. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and let's go ahead and get started. I was so excited to find these pieces at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is putting out new decor pieces with a ton of like this metal hardware on there, like the frames, and I just feel like it has such a high-end look. So I was so excited to find these. They only had two at my store, but I went ahead and picked them up. I didn't know what I was going to do with them originally, but then I had this really cool idea to turn them into like little mini frames, because that metal hardware piece does have one side completely open, and you would think that something would slide down in there. Now the Don't Quit Your Daydream is just painted on the block, so it's not like a 3D piece, so I was able just to cover the backing up. I chose this piece of scrapbooking paper from Hobby Lobby. This is one of more like the premium sheets, so it was a little bit more pricey, but it had the little like rose gold foil hearts on there. I thought it was adorable. I just had to Mod Podge those down, replace the hardware, and then I'll show you what I do for my little photos. My husband actually got me one of these mini little printers for Christmas. I wanted one so bad. I thought it would be really fun to use when journaling or filling out my planner, just adding these cute little sticker photos. This is a Canon Ivy, but they have several different brands. I think HP makes a little one, maybe an HP Sprocket or something like that. But these photos fit perfect, so that was coincidence. So you definitely can cut down your own, but I love how these turned out. A really fun Valentine decor piece, but also would make a great gift. How cool are these new signs from the Dollar Tree? I hope you guys are finding them. I actually found several of them, so I went ahead and picked up quite a few. I think I ended up with like 5 or 6, but these are so cool. They come with a little frame on there that we're able to take off and then put back on. I knew these signs have so much potential. I am going to leave a couple the way they are. I just think they are cute for Valentine's Day, but I don't want them all the same, so that's why I am going to go ahead and DIY some. I haven't had a chance to do like a haul, but I have been finding awesome items at Dollar Tree, so I hope you guys are too, and I'm hoping to go out of town and try to look at their Dollar Trees, because I am seeing some hauls that just have like the most incredible things for $1. So hopefully I'll get to share a haul with you all soon. But I turned this into a chalkboard, super easy. I was able to peel off the image paper that came on it, flip this over, and then I painted the back with just black paint. This is going to kind of be like a fake chalkboard. You really could use chalk paint or like chalkboard paint if you wanted to, but I am just creating a little sign. I had this pack of colorful pom-poms from Dollar General, very inexpensive, just $1, and they had beautiful colors. I just went with the pink and white because I felt like adding in the blue made it look more like kiddish a little bit. And I just took a large needle that actually came with one of my maker kits from KiwiCo, and I took the large needle and I just sewed them on there. So this made like the cutest little pom-pom garland I put at the top, and then I'm using my Cricut machine to cut out Be My Valentine to be really pretty, because I didn't want to freehand this. But if you don't have a Cricut or anything, you definitely can just take like a white paint marker and write your own little words. I love having the Cricut Joy for this reason, just because it's so small and I can put it on my tabletop and just cut something out really fast. Dollar Tree also has some really cute pink stickers, and so that's a great alternative if you don't have a Cricut or Silhouette machine. I decided not to use the little heart that was on the original image on my phone, but I just put the Be My Valentine, and then to make this look more like a little chalkboard, I did use a chalk pen from Dollar Tree and drew the little hearts. I also love using real chalk to kind of put the real little dust on the chalkboard, but I feel like this looks pretty realistic. I love the wording, but most of all, that pom-pom little garland is just adorable. I had picked these cameras up around the end of December, I think, and I know a ton of you all were wanting to see how I use them, and I just hadn't got around to using them the way I wanted to. I definitely want to take a couple and make them to fit into my craft room, whether I paint them black like my realistic camera or maybe like a rose gold color. I thought it would be fun to take one of these and decorate it for Valentine's Day. They are adorable as is, and you could put a little photo in there and still decorate it with it for Valentine's Day. But I am using this baby pink color and gonna go over it just so it gives it more of like a girly, pretty little color for Valentine's Day that I like better. And I did mess up on this camera, so after I got it painted pink, I did try to replace the little black detail on there with a Sharpie, and I just messed up the lines at the bottom and made the circle go way too far, so you'll see, but I do mess up, so I just had to paint over that and fix it, but it blended in pretty nice. So just don't do that, because it did take several coats of the acrylic pink paint to cover up this mistake. I had cut out a piece of scrapbooking paper. I had got a pack of Valentine paper from Hobby Lobby, so I put that in there, put a little heart. It also would be really cute if you wanted to put a photo in there, but since I already did like a photo DIY in this video, I wanted to mix it up and do something a little bit different. Dollar Tree also had these little stickers in the crafting section in the crafter square, so I put All You Need Is Love, and I put it just matched the heart perfect, and then I tried to touch up the black because I kept like feeling like it wasn't even and it was driving me crazy. And then I took a Sharpie and kind of added some little polka dots just so it had a little bit of extra detail. But I think it turned out adorable. Like I said, you could add a photo in there, but a really, really cute piece. And my daughter already wants this for her room after Valentine's Day is over. I recently went to the Dollar General and they had some of their Christmas decor like 75% off, so super inexpensive, and I picked up these little metal tins. They had them in white and red and they were for Christmas, but I thought these would work perfect for Valentine's Day. I was also excited to find these large chunky wooden hearts from Dollar Tree. These are awesome. I hope they keep putting out wooden shapes like this that are like nice quality and not super thin all the time. And then I'm using a couple different sizes of dowel rods, and I want to make these kind of like topiaries without the plant at the top, just kind of like little hearts on a dowel rod in these little metal buckets. And they turn out super, super cute and something that you can style with a sign or set them together or on either side of something. Using that same little baby pink color, I've used that in a lot of today's projects, but I feel like it is so beautiful. It's a little bit more saturated than the ballet slipper in the chalk paint because I love to use Waverly chalk paints a lot, so it's a little bit brighter than that. And then this is a pack I was telling you about. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby and I use it in a ton of today's DIYs as well, but it's just fun having these little paper packs instead of keeping a ton of really big Valentine paper around. This little thing is, or this little packet is perfect for tiny little projects like this. But I love this vintage little stripe with the cream and the pink, so I go ahead and Mod Podge that down on both of these hearts.
We could run away. You and me together, baby, we don't gotta stay. We don't have to stay. Let's lose our minds. We could go crazy and leave it all behind.
A while back at Walmart, I found a ton of this pom-pom little ribbon. I have seen pom-pom ribbon at Dollar Tree too. It's just made different and not as good quality, I don't feel like. So this is what I'm using, the Walmart kind. But I love to edge. You'll see I use it again in another DIY, but I love putting it along like raw edges or places that need extra detail. I didn't want to go overboard with the top of these hearts because I knew I was going to add in colorful rocks and a bow on these, and I just didn't feel like they needed a ton of detail inside of the heart. So the pom-pom just really makes it look really cute without a ton of detail. And then I had picked up this Be Mine bag at the dollar store because I ran out of burlap. That's what I usually kind of stuff around these little metal tins. So I kind of snuck the back off of it, and I'll save the front for a different project to hide that ugly green styrofoam. And then I had picked up some pink rocks and then some white rocks to fill in the bottom. I just applied a ton of hot glue to the back of these hearts to hope that they would stay, and they stayed really, really good, but I do add a ton of hot glue because I don't want them going anywhere. Valentine's is always one of my favorite times to make DIYs. I just love how everything can look so romantic and girly. Another one of my really fun Dollar General clearance items from Christmas was this little Merry Christmas shadow box. So I got this for about $1, so super inexpensive. It just had those annoying little styrofoam balls in it for snow. So I tried to contain them into the trash, and I don't know, they kind of spilled out. But I feel like they're so hard to clean up. But I was able to get them all out, and then I picked out another Valentine paper from my little stack here, and I cut this down for the backing. I tried to trace it, but I still had to trim it down several times to get it to fit inside of there. And then I'm going to add some window clings to the outside of this, so I didn't have to do a ton of detail inside. So once again, I'm using that pom-pom ribbon to go around the edges just because I love it so much, and I think it is super cute to add in the extra detail when you're not wanting to go overboard. And then I just replaced the glass and the shadow box piece, and like I said, just picked out a little window cling. I love these gnome window clings, and I am trying to repurpose a ton of items in this video, so I do use another gnome little window cling later on, but it fit perfect on the front of that. I added in some of the tiny little hearts. I hate how Dollar Tree doesn't cut out like those tiniest little hearts on these window clings, but you can use a pair of scissors and cut them out. They're just mostly for background decor. And then for the filling, because obviously I'm not going to use snow, I put in these little crystals from Dollar Tree, and I felt like this was perfect. It looks so cute, and it goes with my like pink romantic glam kind of decor theme that I'm going on for Valentine's. I replaced in the little screws, but I feel like it looks so shiny and pretty. I worried about the black frame when I started this, but I feel like it needed that because there's so many pinks in there, but I think it turned out to be really, really cute. If you haven't been checking out Walmart's crafting aisle lately, you need to go check out your stores. My Walmart had a ton of new items, and I grabbed several things that I was so excited to find, especially a lot of like woodwords and items I'll be able to craft with. I did recently pick up this little oval tin there, this little bucket. I think it was right under $3, but you could use any of the Dollar Tree items to put this little arrangement in, even one of the larger metal buckets that you can can get the words off with nail polish, I've heard. But I am using also some of these gorgeous little mini roses that Dollar Tree had, and cut them down and put them in this tin. I gave it some rope little hangers to give it a little bit of extra detail on the edging, and then another window cling, because you guys know I am obsessed with using window clings in all of my DIYs, and I will keep doing this. I just picked out some to put on there on the front of this tub. Now you can choose to Mod Podge yours down. I'm just sticking them there because I keep thinking that I'm going to be able to pull these off and then add some like spring decals or window clings on there, and I'll be able to repurpose this. But I feel like it is a gorgeous little pink Valentine tub that will work perfect, but like I said, I'll be able to change it out. I feel like this video was so much fun getting to use all of the new Dollar Tree items, like I said, before I even got to share them. But usually when I get all the new items, I kind of have to linger them out because it takes me a while to get to them. But this is another item that I was dying to use, and it was perfect for Valentine's. So it was these little wooden blocks that had the white hearts around the edges and then the large wooden heart, and I felt like these with the little grooves kind of look like an envelope. So I thought that would be perfect for Valentine's Day, and the little heart looked like the little seal. Now I loved them being gray and had the blessed with the white letters on there. I thought that was really pretty. So I am going to leave one as is, but I do choose to paint the other one pink so that they both are not exactly the same. And then I go in and add some stitching and new little words. It did take me a couple of coats of paint to cover over that blessed word, but after I got it covered up, it just left the plain blank slate to start. So I was able to paint it pink and then write my own word on there. I tried to scrape off the excess because I just had to pop these off and it kind of damaged a little bit, but it's all hidden under the heart so you couldn't see anything. And I chose XOXO on there and then did the matching little stitching on the little gray heart. I also turned these upside down so the little hearts on the edges would go upright, but I feel like they turned out really cute. Like I said, they look like little envelopes and the perfect little Valentines. Dollar Tree also put out this little frame with the super shiny edging. I thought that would be really fun to use one with like the solid gold. Here I am again with my Valentine pack. Thank goodness I had this. I'm going to start picking that up for every season because that has been so handy, not having to just use neutral paper on everything because that's usually all I buy. But I cut down this little piece and put it behind the glass, and that gives me the perfect background. And then this was the easiest sign that I've ever made, or that you could ever make. I was able to take a Dollar Tree card which had these little 3D embellishments on it. It was this jar with a little piece of string tied around it and some 3D hearts. All I had to do was hot glue that down on the front, and this is too cute. This would be perfect to make for tiered trays or on small little shelves, but I think it is a really fun piece that I made for like $2 and under 5 minutes. I found these like little kids chalkboards, or the one that I found just had unicorns and mermaids on there, but they look more kiddish, so I wanted to cover over the top. So instead of painting it white, because it does have a lot of grooves and like indentation where the wording is, I decided to cover it over with a piece of white cardboard. So I got like a clean blank canvas there, and then like I said, using one of the gnome window clings, I was able to put that over the top. I ended up gluing it down and just replacing the hanger. Another like 5-minute craft, but this is super cute and something that you can write like messages back and forth with your kids or your spouse, but another really cute fun project.
Now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine.
If you have never tried the chalk writer pens like this at Dollar Tree, you are missing out. These work great. They're easy to write with, easy to clean off, but a perfect alternative rather than the dusty chalk. And then for the last DIY I have in this video, I am using a pack of these 3 glass little vases or jars. These come from Target Dollar Spot, so $3, so they were just $1 each. And this is definitely the size of something we would buy from Dollar Tree, but I did splurge on the florals. So these were $3 each, so that is a little pricey and makes this project a lot more pricier. But you can substitute for Dollar Tree flowers, and I do show you in a second which flowers that I would choose if I was using the Dollar Tree ones. But I just cut the stems down and put them in these jars. I feel like they were such high-end, like gorgeous, good quality floral, and I love the colors, the peaches and the soft pink, so I just went ahead and got them. I love them so much, but they did come from, like I said, from Target Dollar Spot instead of Dollar Tree. And then Walmart has out these chunky little letter beads, so I spelled out love, and I wanted that to dangle from the front, just to give this like a focal point in the center. So I tied that on and then added in a bow, and then I wanted the side ones to coordinate, so I do wrap some ribbon around the bottom of the each one's on the side. I had so much fun putting this video together using all of the new Dollar Tree items and then showing you everything that I like to substitute and like how you can make stuff cheaper. So definitely let me know which one of today's projects was your favorite. I love all of them so much, but I'm thinking the camera turned out to be my favorite. But I know even like after Valentine's Day, I'll be able to use some of these projects, like I said, in my daughter's room, or even like these flowers can go in my bedroom, so I didn't care to splurge a little bit extra on them. But I feel like they all turned out super cute. Definitely let me know which one is your favorite, what your plans are to decorate for Valentine's Day. And I would also love to know if you received any special Christmas gifts, like if you got any crafting supplies or a new Cricut or something. I would love to know. So feel free to share that with me down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for coming along and crafting with me today. I love making Valentine decor projects because I make a lot of farmhouse neutral decor, so it's really fun to bring in all of those colors, and I love pinks and more than the red color in Valentine's. So because after Christmas has so much red, I just love bringing the pink in. And then I have all girls, so we love like pink everything in my home. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Bye.